don't know what we're gonna do.
So this is a really serious thing, and it keeps changing every day by the minute. I feel like it's getting more real and more serious as time goes on. As you probably know, the situation with the COVID-19, this strand of the coronavirus, it's hitting pretty hard and it's getting pretty dangerous. Italy in particular is having a really rough time. Everyone's completely on lockdown. There's a lot of people who are very sick, and there's a lot of people dying. We originally planned this trip with the intent to see 4 different countries and end out the trip in Italy. So after a long day, we realized that we basically have no plan set in stone for our next leg of this trip.
Not to mention, we might have to book a new flight, like, to go home.
Dude, that's so
Dude, I, like, literally am gonna have no money.
Well,
I don't know how we're gonna do this.
The thing is, we'll save so much money from not spending money in Rome and not spending money on that Airbnb. So, like...
Yeah, that's true. But are we staying somewhere else instead of Rome?
Yeah.
At this point, we were in Europe, and we were supposed to be traveling to Rome in just a couple days to spend our last 4 days there, wandering the streets of Italy.
Okay, wait, so Geneva to Budapest at plane.
Look into the baggage information on the 2 cheapest flights and less and figure out one's cheap.
$8 or $12 or something. So we'll
Can we
have,
buy that when we get to the airport?
yeah.
So as I've mentioned quite a few times already, this whole coronavirus thing has really been changing up our plans, but now we just got notice that all of our university's classes are moving to be online instead of in person. That really just changes the way that we finish out the trip, as well as pressure with getting home, because after we fly home from Europe, me and Brendan still have to drive 5 hours back to school. Everything was fine and dandy. We were just laughing, exploring, discovering new places, and then things got pretty serious.
Again, this is not about them, it's about you.
I know, Dad, I get that.
They're not calling you back.
Okay.
If it was me, I'd be like, you know what, they're not calling me back. Maybe I'll go to the airport in Zurich and talk to them at the counter.
Okay. We're gonna look into it. We're gonna figure it out. Well, Dad, I don't know why you're laughing at me, because I don't get it. I'm saying we're gonna figure it out, and then you're laughing. So what would you rather me do?
Because you said you're gonna figure it out, but you're not doing anything.
Because I thought you meant flying home from Rome. I didn't know you meant to Budapest. So you need to chill, and I'll call EasyJet.
No, you need to chill, and that's what I'm saying. Are you guys aware of what's going on?
We are. You're acting like we're idiots. So it's like 6 a.m. where we are, and we just got the news that Trump has banned traveling from Europe for the next 30 days, and we have until Friday. We have 1 day to figure out how we're gonna get home, and every single flight is over $1,300. We literally have 24 hours to figure this out and to get home, but there's layovers 36 hours, and I don't know what we're gonna do. Didn't you say all the layovers are 36 hours?
Yeah, we're pretty fine.
How are we gonna, what are we supposed to do? Maybe it's if you...
Not cry about it. That's not, you just gotta calm down. It's not gonna help you.
Yo, it's U.S. citizens, you dumb
Well, no one knew that. Well, I don't know. My parents are freaking out. All my friends, Sydney Venmo's already because...
GoFundMe.
That's what I said. Get a ton. Right. That's messed up. So what do you... I don't know. What do you guys think we should do?
We have 2 options. We either continue our travels as planned, or we take a $620
They
everything.
canceled it.
If they cancel the flight, then that's...
I feel...
We
We'd
hope
be the only U.S. citizen on that plane.
But I feel like they can't just cancel all the flights, because then how do they expect us to get home?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, these airlines are sending ghost flights.
Dude, look it. Their flight, their whole thing is unavailable. Expedia is completely unavailable.
Where's your laptop, Mike?
We can't even go on to try and cancel our flights or anything. Like, this is ridiculous.
Coffee for sure.
Dude, let's make some coffee.
Right, dude, well,
and some breakfast. Let's at least.
we always do.
That's how this entire trip has been.
I should get some breakfast and figure.
Mike's trying to make a TikTok. I can add it in the description of this video. Okay, so I just click. Yeah, tell me exactly what I need to do. I just click the pause button when it gets to that mark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say follow him on TikTok, ladies and gents. Okay.
You're exposing me?
Okay. Are you ready, Mike? Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, ready? Go. I think I clicked it too. Based on what you just saw, it kind of seems like we were making light of the situation and joking about the situation, and we were. Because what are you supposed to do in a situation like this when you have no answers, when you've never lived through something like this before? You think we're good to just go? Stay? I mean, I think we're fine. It's just like, we need to be able to get back into the, like, I don't know.
If you guys really want to go, you guys can go.
I don't know. I don't know how to be logical about this.
It's impossible because there's no experience to draw back on, no prior cases to look at. I don't know how the U.S. is going to react to this.
So right now it's basically that the struggle is we don't know how to proceed. We did look into it and talk to the embassy and found out that the travel ban isn't included for U.S. citizens. So we should be fine to fly home on Monday as planned, but they also said that they don't have any like additional information for us and that they won't know if that'll change by the time that we're going to fly home after Friday. But either way, if we did try and fly home now, we won't make it home by Friday. We won't make it home in that 24 hours. So at this point, what are we supposed to do? So
We're going to send it.
yeah, I mean, I guess we just keep traveling as planned, but dude, our parents are gonna kill us. So this is where we are. Pretty close to the top of Europe. But honestly right now it's a little bit stressful. My family's freaking out. My dad really wants me to get a flight home like tonight or tomorrow because of this whole travel ban thing, and like I get it, but also
Look where we are.
also look where we are. But it's like, it's hard to make that commitment because we've made a financial commitment to be here, and not only that, but we wouldn't get home in the 24-hour time span anyway. So it's really like, we don't know what's gonna happen, but also worrying about it isn't gonna help. I don't know. I know I'm really speaking from a place of privilege to like be here and whatever, but I don't know. We're just hanging out for now, and we're gonna kind of play it by ear. This is crazy. So with everything going on, we literally invested in some like Tylenol equivalent just to make sure that like when we're in the airports that no one's stopping us for any reason. And it sounds like we're screwing the system, but the Tylenol doesn't kill the coronavirus clearly. So like just in case we were to come down with like a fever, we would still be fine, if that makes sense.
No, it's totally breaking the system by dropping our fever. If we had the
No.
coronavirus or walk into America. Like,
No, that's not even it because
what?
you're dropping francs.
I have 2 francs in here.
Okay, well you owe me.
I'll show you.
I don't know, however much I just
Pay
gave
your
you.
ass back right now.
Anyway.
Well, clearly, what I'm saying is if we had it, we're using Tylenol
to get rid of the symptom that they're checking for, so that if they did have it, we're gonna go back to the States with it.
The States already have it though, that's why I'm not concerned. Sorry, Mom.
We're those assholes that break the rules.
There's nothing that says you can't take Tylenol before entering the airport, so honestly, we're not breaking any rules.
I'm glad we didn't buy the train to Italy.
I know, that would have been bad. It is our last evening, our last hours in Europe. Yeah, so we head home in the morning, which there's still going to be plenty of footage
36 hours
for our 36 hours, of travel time.
The good, the bad, and the unexpected.
Honestly.
You can call the first episode that.
Episode 1. So a quick update is just that everything was going great, everything was going fine. We made it to Germany for a layover, just to find out that our flight to O'Hare, like the most important one, has been canceled. And so we're gonna try and figure out what to do. So at this point, we had flown from Budapest to Germany where our layover was. From there, we were supposed to fly into Rome to eventually get us back home to keep our original flights, until we found out that those flights were canceled without being directly notified. So here we were, literally stuck in Germany with no idea of how to get home. So basically where we're at now is just that we're not gonna get pretty much any compensation for our flights. So we're out like a ton of money there. We have to buy a new flight. But hey, our one win is that we did get our baggage. Yay. We got it off of the one flight that we were about to be on, and at least we have it for the next one. So yeah, pretty legit. We still have like 14 hours in this airport. We're just hanging out. I do want to get some sleep because our flight leaves early in the morning. In this empty airport, it's so quiet. It is so quiet. Oh my gosh. Like past security. No.
When does it 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock? Okay, not bad. Thank you. We could relocate if we want, but it's so empty and quiet.
Dude, we could probably find
it's
a
so
way.
weird.
We could probably sneak up. Let's go through here and see if there's like any.
We're just hanging, but I'm sleepy. I'm feeling sleepy. So we're finally on board of our plane, actually out of Europe. Who would have thunk we would have made it? But look how literally empty this thing is. There's Ed. There's another human. There's one there. But honestly, there's like no one. And also, Brendan got a red sticker on this thing.
Ask him if you know what this means. Leave it in the comments.
Because we all got yellow ones.
I've been getting checked like I am gonna bring down this plane or something.
Stop. Because our flight is so empty. All the snacks and food they have like extra of. So we literally got like a bunch of extra hot cookies that no one was here to claim. So clearly we made it back to the US safe and sound, but it definitely wasn't without a ton of obstacles. B24 is our gate. That screening process was an absolute joke. They basically gave us a thing of how to take care of ourselves, or how to check ourselves.
They told you how to take a temperature.
And how to do it twice a day.
Have parents that put temperature under their tongue. I saw him take one guy's temperature.
Yeah.
So one dude.
But yeah, anyway, so we're gonna go find our next gate. If you know me at all, you know that generally I don't make serious videos like this. All my videos are fun and lighthearted, and sometimes you can even get a laugh out of them. This really does go to show the way that the media has influence on us, and the way that we as individuals give the media that power, but also the way that fear has become a political tactic, a way to control people. And this is all just from my experience. You don't have to buy into a word that I'm saying. You don't have to subscribe to everything that I'm speaking about. But it is important to understand things before allowing your emotions to take over completely. Do your own research and make sure that your sources are credible ones, because panic was incited in us. And especially that first morning that we got the news about the travel ban, all that panic and worry that was in us was specifically from the media and misunderstanding. This is only the first video of many that I will be creating and uploading from this crazy spring break travel experience. So I would really appreciate if you liked or enjoyed or freaked out over anything that you saw in this video. Please hit that subscribe button. There's a lot of exciting things coming your way for this channel. So with that, generally in this moment, I would encourage you to go out and live your life during a global pandemic, but I think at this moment, I'm going to safely encourage you to stay inside, do your social distancing, and to take care of each other. Keep living large. I'll catch you on the flip.
Trump declares national